Hey everybody, Nick here, and today I got a review for you. Not a review at all, this is disassembly. This is my third disassembly in a row. I may be a little bit loopy at this point, let's be real here, but I'm going to give it my best. And considering that this is an IKBS knife, Icoma core with bearing system, that means that my best is going to need to be pretty good. Some water here. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. So the reason I say that my best is going to need to be pretty good is because with IKBS, unfortunately, you have about a bazillion little free-spinning balls in there that are going to come loose. And when they do come loose, you're going to have to deal with that simple fact. They will want the roll everywhere. And so what I'm using here is a little mat that has a rim on all the sides here. And that should contain the multitude of balls that will come flying out of this little guy. And that's good at least, I hope. Let's go ahead and pop this guy loose. Hey. What's wrong here? Something's wrong here. All right, maybe it's my driver's a little worn. I do go through drivers at a pretty good clip, given the amount of knife disassembling I do. I'm going to try this little guy. Another T6 bit. This is T8. I have these in the wrong damned order. It's T7, T6. There we go. So I'm going to use this. This little handle allows me to apply a little more pressure as I do the unscrewing. It looks like maybe they just have slightly more aggressive thread locker on this. Let me try supporting the other side. Maybe it's trying to free spin here. I just don't know what this thing is doing. It's not great though, that's for damn sure. Yeah, okay. I just needed to give it a little more support and love. Come on, come loose. There we go. Yeah, you can see evidence of some stronger thread locker on there. That's life. Okay, shouldn't need that again. This away. A cleanly workspace is a sign of a weird mind. That's for damn sure. All right, and I bet that's T8 up front here. At this point in time, though, we are entering the danger zone. Because the little balls can start flying everywhere. So what I'm going to do here is kind of keep this down on the ground. Oh, okay, never mind. So see, this is, that ain't IKBS. It's using the little IKBS symbol here, but these are just boring ball bearings. This is just another set of bearings. There's no worry here. I don't need the IKBS jail. Here I am getting myself all psyched up for, you know, the attack of the bazillion little balls, and they're in a freaking, okay, amateur hour here. All right, well, that makes it easier. See, I just watched the time of this disassembly go from like 28 minutes to like 5. Well, probably not 5. It's 3:27 minutes in already. But all right, so, but we can see here that the inside of this knife is very straightforward here. There is, oh, weird. The washer isn't full-sized. See, it's located around there, but it's not all the way out. That's a level of cheap that's impressive. Like they don't even, like they took the time to make a washer that wasn't all the way to the outside there, just so you have a little bit less expense for that part. I mean, at some level, if they're going to make a knife with an action like this, at a cheapness like that, okay, I can accept it. But holy crap. There is some finicky math going on there, no doubt. All right. It's weird. Just cleaning this little guy off here. And I'll want to go through here. I got this little Q-tip handy. Clean the inside. IKBS caged. Amateurs. Actually, you know what? Look, it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, I don't care whether a given knife is using uncaged or caged IKBS or, you know, MRBS or any of those things. All the various bearing systems in the world honestly don't make that much of a difference. When you get the true IKBS that's got, you know, a thicker oil, like the, you know, when the South Africans do their IKBS, it's a little bit more apparent because it gives it a kind of a weird action. It's like almost a, I'm going to say slow, but I don't mean it negatively. But the action just feels a lot more fluid. It feels a lot more, it's a smooth in the sense of just like rolling on the river. That's completely non-descriptive, guys. Wow. But no, I mean, but it gives a smoothness that's a little more glassy, I guess, is maybe the approach. So, yeah, that's a, but that's the only thing that really matters about a lockup there. I mean, this is a very straightforward knife, actually. Popping this out, finding the ungaged IKBS, this is fine. Not a damn thing going on here. So let's go ahead and put the thing back together. Psst. Entering the danger zone. Yeah. No danger here. Okay, one thing to note. This has a D-shaped pivot. Only on the one side. So we need to make sure that because the D shape here is facing backwards, we just need to make sure that the D shape and the pivot is facing backwards as well as we do the reassembly here. Actually, or we can be smart and just put the pivot in the correct side. That's maybe the better approach. I like to imagine that my observant fans are sitting at home watching these thinking, Nick, you idiot, don't do that. Like, in the same sense that you shout at the characters during a horror movie, no, don't go in there. Like, Nick, no, don't put the pivot in through that side. But all right. So now I'm going to go ahead and apply, and I'm using 10-weight nano oil here. I'm using this little pen applicator, which helps to prevent me from putting too much of it down. Both because it is expensive and because, well, you don't need that much of it. Here we go. Let's pop that in there. Beautiful. Now I'm going to go ahead and lubricate the tent ball path here. Done. Case closed. Go ahead and drop blade onto here. That's done. That case is also closed. Let's go ahead and put the stop pin in position. And to do that, I'm actually going to need to relax the lock bar here. There we go. Now the knife is put together roughly. This pivot does not want to stall. Yeah, I gotta loop this up real quick. Psst. IKBS. Came in here looking for a fight. Thinking, oh man, here we go. But nah, boring. That's probably a sign of some deep-seated self-loathing, actually. I was looking forward to a full-on loose-bearing IKBS disassembly. Oy, oy, oy. Doesn't speak well for my feelings of myself. Alrighty, moving along. I'm going to go ahead and drop pivot in place, just loosely. Doesn't need to be super tight at this point. I just need it to stay roughly in position. I'm going to go ahead and I'm pressing the lock bar down just to remove a little bit of that from tension from the system here. Okay, that's in position now. Now I got to lock the back in place. One thing to note is that the back scales completely slide on this spaces. So really it is the screw that is keeping the tension here, or these screws that is. So, yeah, it's life. Pop this here. Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. This one was at the very end. Come on. Pop it on loose. I want to thank, by the way, the Frankie and the Bird for sending this along. Birdshot IV channel. Great folks. If you're not watching them, then you're doing something wrong. They are a very, very entertaining couple doing YouTube videos and reviews and whatnot. One of few YouTubers that I consistently watch. Like, oh, great, Frankie and Bird have a video out. It's always on the top of my list, no matter whether I actually give a damn about the knife in question. Because I know that at the very least they'll be entertaining. Even if I don't really give much of a crap about what it is that they're actually looking at. Alrighty, here's this. Beautiful. And I think they like loaning me gear because it always comes back obsessively tuned. Tighten these all down. Beautiful. Now let's see. Action's better. Not that it was bad before. No play. In either dimension. Okay, there you go. 10 minutes as opposed to the 30 it should have been. Had they been using the crappy IKBS. Maybe not crappy, just different. Anyways, hope this is interesting to you, that this did not raise fossilized negative emotions regarding the desire to disassemble IKBS in a more real sense. That was completely nonsensical. That you have yourselves an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.